I've been playing Reverse 1999 for more than 180 hours in Steam since early 2025, and here are my thoughts so far. First up is the lore. This segment will be short because I used to diligently follow the story, but halfway through the chapters, I just started skipping to get straight to the battles and earn rewards right away. The game takes place in a world where people who can use magic, or arcanum, exist, and those who wield such powers are called arcanists. On the last day of 1999, a phenomenon called the Storm occurred, causing time to shift between different periods. You play as Vertin, the timekeeper from an organization called the St. Pavlov Foundation, and you are the only person naturally immune to the storm. Vertin and her team of arcanists travel through different eras to prevent an opposing group called the Manus Vindictae from exploiting the storm. Overall, the plot uses time travel as a device to let you explore different eras, cultures, people, and locations. The gameplay in Reverse 1999 uses a turn-based combat system with mostly 3 active characters on the field. Note that when a character is defeated, the 4th character in your team slot will replace them. There are many levels, like boss fights and other game modes, that let you play all 4 characters from the start, especially in the endgame. Your team of arcanists and the enemy team each take turns as a group. For example, every battle starts with my team going first, so I decide what each character will do, who makes the most moves, and in what order. After my team acts, it's the enemy's turn. This cycle repeats until one side wins. The card system the game uses is simple. Each card has 3 ranks indicated by stars. The more stars on the card, the stronger the effect, whether it's higher damage or an added bonus effect. You can rank up cards by merging or using special in-game mechanics. Every character has 2 basic actions and 1 ultimate that charges up by using their abilities or moving their respective cards. All characters, with some exceptions, generally need 5 ultimate points to activate their ultimate. There's a fast-forward option and autoplay in battles. Although it's not perfect, it's good enough for farming when you have a well-built team. You can also replay a level multiple times in one go if you've cleared it before. Speaking of levels, the game focuses more on dialogue and visuals. There's no free exploration, so you'll experience the story and events mainly through chapters. This part is about character building, which I'm glad to say is both complicated and really simple. Each character has their own weapon slot called a Psycube that can be leveled up to add stat bonuses and a passive ability during battles. Character levels determine stats like HP, attack, defense, and etc. Levels are divided into stage called Insight from 0, 1, 2, and finally 3. Unlocking Insight 2 gives you an alternate outfit for your characters, for 4 stars and above only. Lastly, there's Resonance. Similar to talent levels in Hoyoverse games, Resonance is the tricky part. It's like fitting stat bonuses together like a jigsaw puzzle. The size of the box depends on the resonance level. Fortunately, you can check Pridwin, the website, for recommended builds or use the quick load option in-game, which is similar to Pridwin's builds. I use it a lot. One nice surprise in this game is this game actually has loadouts. Like, what the heck? One good thing about older units is the Euphoria system. Some characters get buffed each patch with new or upgraded abilities, which can really boost their rankings. Speaking of characters, let's talk about the rarity system. This game follows a star system similar to Hoyoverse games. 6 stars are the highest rarity, followed by 5 stars, 4 stars, 3 stars, and yes, there are even 2 stars. And yeah, the 2 stars suck. I'm at the blow! For character design, what can I say? The character designs are amazing. The fact that you get alternate outfits just by leveling up shows how much the devs put into the designs. For example, Flutterpage is cute, and Lupera has cool military aesthetic. Both of them are one of my favorite characters that I've obtained so far. Alright, you already know it's a gacha game, so pulling for characters is part of it. I'll keep this simple. Hard pity is at 70, and the pity counter carries over between time-limited banners and the standard banner. But there are some banners where pity does not carry over, so please read the mechanics before pulling to see if it's one of them. One great thing is that the limited banners eventually get added to the standard banner pool, so when you lose a 50-50, you might pull a character that was limited a few patches ago. That's how I got my favorite, Lopera. Sadly, the prices are just as expensive as other popular gacha games, which is a lot. And now for progression, whether story or account-wise, is straightforward. Do missions, get materials, and use them to strengthen your characters for endgame content. Progression is a bit mixed. Some materials can't be farmed very often and can only come from events or the shop, and the shop severely limits how many characters you can fully build per patch. So it takes planning to decide who to focus on. It's not that painfully slow, but you do need to prioritize or do some planning, unlike in other games in HSR or Genshin where I can pre-farm certain materials. But it's not really the end of the world. Now for the music in this game is amazing. In fact, most of the background music in this video you're hearing is actually from the game itself, and here are a few bangers that really cemented that this game's music is something to take note of. Okay, here's some stuff I couldn't really categorize. The wilderness system, basically the housing system. You can decorate, place companions, and generate materials if you upgrade the facilities. I didn't use it much. My setup looks sad compared to my friends. One neat thing in this game is the voice settings. You can choose which characters speak in which language available. For example, I use Flutter Page in English and Medicine Pocket in Chinese. So here are my general likes and dislikes. For the pros, I love the character designs and how leveling gives alternate outfits. Plus, you sometimes get or can buy outfits for free. Lots of events. They unlock over time, but there's plenty to do in each patch. Cool animations. 6 stars get the flashy ones, but even the lower tiers look good. The standard pool expands over time as they actually add the limited characters into that pile. So when you do lose a 50-50, you have a greater chance of getting a character you don't have, further diversifying your roster. Cons. I hate that the global version gets 50-50 banners of reruns while CN gets full solo reruns. So it really does hurt your chances a bit. Some materials are really hard to get, so building characters is limited per patch unless you save up. It's turn-based with cards, not a true con, but if you don't like turn-based games, this might not hook you. Power creep does exist, but it's not too bad if devs give out euphoria upgrades for older characters or characters that really need it. The nature of the game, there isn't much variety of the gameplay other than puzzles, so if you're a hardcore gamer and need something to take lots of time daily, this game isn't really gonna fulfill that itch. But if you need like just a couple hours, this is pretty good. Overall, I'd rate Rivers 1999 about a 7.5 out of 10. That's a yes if you're curious. It has a lot going for it. Don't get me wrong, 7.5 isn't bad. It's just how I see the game in its current state. But it could improve as new gameplay mechanics and story chapters get added. Thanks for watching my Rivers 1999 review for 2025. I hope to make more videos like this and I hope you enjoyed it. Please try the game out and have fun playing.